Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh. How's everybody doing today? Alrighty. I don't even need this anymore. Hello. Alright, so today I am going to focus, I think, on spawning builders. And if we get that into a good rotation, move on to doing better pathfinding or better location setting for deposits. So, or not deposit, for resources. So making sure that we're tracking how many spots a resource has and where it can go, like these 4 spaces, these 3 spaces. It'll be easier to do the creep spawning first and then do that, so I don't have to worry about keeping creeps alive. So, alrighty. Hey Minnie, how you doing today? So first, I like this song. I don't like it. Something I also want to do at some point. This game has absolutely no sounds, but you can write sound. Like you could. It's JavaScript, so you can like put sounds into it, I think. And I want to try that at some point. I don't know what to call this method. Process? Run? For each room. Run. I'm just gonna call it run for now. Hint no. Process. It's gonna be process for now. Public process room. Alright, so this room will have a list of creeps in it that we're going to need to go through. One sec. Pull that up. Just how did I do this before? was a distributor. I think it was a spawn. Oh. Yeah, okay, so well, that was actually helpful. So I want to check like every Nah, I guess I could just do it all the time. Yeah, so alright, so does this even need that? I feel like it doesn't. Room dot yeah. So for all of the spawns, spawn dot spawn next creep. So the spawn is going to be the thing that does it. So, public spawn next creep. What are we going to spawn? What's down here? Honk, hello. You working today, Mike? Hey, Melly. How's everybody doing today? Nice. Yeah, I'll be starting work in about 2 hours. If there is no type, so if type is false, to this function. Return creep type or false. Yeah, I'm gonna need memory for this, huh? I think so. How did I do that last time? I think I had a helper for cache. Wait, what? Seriously? Oh, okay. It's like, what? I thought you ran that store. Make a cache class. I actually don't know, but he's been there for so long and whatnot. I have to assume he's at least one of the top dogs. D is number. Oh, right, that doesn't need to be a percent. Already is an int. Because it's always in the same spot. String. String. Any. This. Yep. $20-liter rice cooker? That is so much rice. Menards. I don't know how you could forget a place with that name. Right? Exactly. Exactly, Melly. Extends key of memory. Okay, and then this is going to return memory. Okay. These are all gonna be the same, aren't they? Oh, that's cool. As long as you don't get transferred there. Because that would not be cool. That would be less than cool. What the fuck? Cats are frisky. You are going to return this. Okay, you are going to return that will then return memory K, and you will return any again, and you will return memory K. Let's turn this memory get key. Turn this. Cool. Alright, that should do what I need there. You are going to memory. Right. Global. Cats. Hey Thomas, how's it going? Yes, this is a LFG. Though I did change my name. How you doing today? How are you liking it? I'm doing alright. Kind of tired, but slowly waking up. They're not sitting in one place enough for the kitty cam. Fine. There's a kitty butt. Wait, like the bridge can't physically be flown under because of the engine, or because it bugged out and like threw you or something? That's lame. I'm planning on like holding off to pick it up. I mentioned this in grad stream last night, but I'm gonna hold off to pick it up until like some of the bug fixes come out. I feel like stuff like that will get fixed because that's gonna be a like that will be something that people want to do. People do it all the time in like Grand Theft Auto. Like, why wouldn't they want to do it in a flight sim? Alright, so got our global cache. So now we can start to do this. Alright, so we want to keep track of hold on. Hi kitty. Next thing to spawn, so we don't have to recalculate it every time. If the spawn is currently spawning, don't return false. Actually, I don't think we want this to, remember. Oh, actually, no, because we can... Yeah, we could do this, like... If it's false, reset it so we check on the next tick. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So if we're spawning, return false. If we don't have a ton of energy, so if we're like less than 20%. This is going to be a straight up number, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, kitty. Is that better? Divided by this spawn store get capacity is less than or equal to 0.2. Turn false. Two kitty butts. Both staring out the window. I gotta figure out how did I... Yeah, okay, so I gotta figure out, I gotta set up the population of the room first. So I do have the creeps that are in here. What we're gonna do... population is equal to new population. They're pretty funny. Alright, population. Do it. Kitties are fun. Population. Alright, so this is gonna start with having the room. And we want to keep the count, so this will start at 0. Pets are the best. I do want to get a puppy, but I'm not sure what or when yet. We want to keep the current distribution. A kitten and an old dog usually get along together super well. This is settings. Creeps. Kitty would wear her down so fast. Sign this distro. Settings creeps. Then we're gonna import the settings from settings. I'm confused. Have you made breakfast? I feel like you should make breakfast. No, it's not used. Fine, I will do this. I should make Eggos. I've got waffles that I can make, but I feel like I probably shouldn't do that on stream. That's a little weird, isn't it? Alright. It's better than ice cream sandwiches, you weirdo. I can't bring my camera over there to make them though. I actually have thought about doing that too, like a camera in the kitchen for cooking. Just to give people a glimpse into how small apartments can be in San Diego. Oh, you are... You aren't going to be the name, are you? You're going to be the... Because you have an ID, don't you? be fine though. Bothers the cats? No, they don't care at all. Yeah, so this is actually the ID. His memory is creep, memory. And const type is memory dot roll. If there is no roll, this needs to be, if we don't have a roll, promo shit. What security company? Like your security company at home? Oh, that's ghetto. But I guess I kind of technically have to do that. So I've been going with this. The name is what it is and a random whatever, so. Well, I have the water thing for them, but then there's also the aquarium right there, which you might be hearing. Turning the mic helps. Alright, let's make sure that's a valid type. You should be of creep type. You have vendor reps that you have been made to liaison with. I don't know. I mean, that seems fine. You're delegating. That's your job, right? Kitty see ghosts all the time. One of these times my dad went to a garage sale, he found one of those FLIR thermal cameras that was broken, and he got it for like $30 or something like that. Ended up fixing it and turning around and selling it for a couple hundred. He is such a hunter. He catches flies in the apartment. If I leave my patio door open, flies get in, and he spends like the next hour just hunting flies. Alright. So if this isn't here, then we're gonna complain. We're gonna throw an error. Because this should never happen. If this happened, we need to kill it. We need to destroy that creep. This distribution type total plus plus. We have a total, right? Yeah. I probably should go through and nice. A lot of people don't even want to try to put in that kind of work though. Like they don't want to figure out like how easy is this to fix. Just buy a new one. I forget how to do this. Ooh. That's what it was. I saw. I thought it. Did I not reply? I thought I replied. It was the New York Public Library fabric. It was really cool. This is going to no this returns a number. It was really cool looking. You should post a picture of it. Well, you can post a link to it. Yeah. Should be able to. No, you can. Oh, really? I lied. There. I'll fix that later. My bot's a jerk. We're gonna add this property. What the fuck is this song? That is way too much for the morning. Something a little bit more chill. Current percentage. All of them were? Oh my god. Rip. Yeah, it was. Jesus. Alright, well now you definitely can. Get. So we're making a getter. Current percentage. And this is going to return this dot total divided by room dot. Oh, I need shit. Self is this. Self dot get total population. Wait, do I need? I don't need that. Room dot creeps dot length. Yeah, that'll work. Pretty god right now. Is that the new thing? Is that what all the hip kids are saying? Ah, right. Ah, meta. Real meta. You are never undefined. Alright, so we've set these up. This should be good to go now. Where was room? I need room again. Private, public, read only, population. Alright, so spawn. This logic gets a little bit more complicated, but we want to get a list of spawnables from the population. So oops. Room. No, do you not? You should know what room you're in, shouldn't you? Shouldn't you? Alright, where are you constructed? You need to be aware of your room. Both need to be aware of your room. So spawn needs to be public. Really? God damn it. Don't do it again. Furry little assholes. That's what they are. No, don't go that way. No. Don't do that. Room. So you now have that, and you should also have that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this dot, room dot. Population. And then population. Oh, actually, this should just be. Yeah, this could just be distribution. Melly totally missed it. Stop! Stop! Doing it again. You might actually be able to clip it. Alt X. Might be too far back though. Private. Filter spawnables. Distribution. Filtered. Partial settings. Screeps. Are you chewing on my desk? I don't know. You've got the day off. I feel like you shouldn't be doing productive things. Type. Yeah, it's my Sunday. That is my Sunday. Distro. You should be known. Yeah, you are not any. So the one day off you get a week, you should be definitely be lazy and buying anime instead. That's my thought anyways. So how many of these do we have? Let's go get creeps of type. Public, get creeps of type creep, type, number, turn this creeps, values, filter, see that type, dot length. Oh no, this should just be. Interesting. Can I do... I can do that. And then you can be any. Well, you gotta buy your DVD player first, don't you? More enabling. Alright, so we're getting the creeps of the type. Type. You're gonna be a little bitch about it, aren't you? Yeah, I'm gonna be just as much of a bitch about it if you're gonna do that to me. Type. I can type. There we go. Alright, so that's the current count. So first we want to make sure, let's go back and look at settings. What is settings supposed to be? So we have a required number, a required population before we start spawning a specific creep. So let's make sure we have a high enough pop to spawn this creep. And then if this room population, wait. No, creeps.length. That's all I need. Is less than distro. I'm gonna rename this. I don't like distro. Settings dot in population. Return false. Oh no wait. Continue. You are not going to make it into the filter array. You know what? You are absolutely no help being like that. So you are just going to be like this. You are all just going to be like this. Obj dot filter X identifier dot of X key line 9 of this file, brackets. It's all arrays. I'm changing it up to arrays right now. Don't want to do this logic anymore. It's really annoying. How you doing today, Amaraki? Nice to see you again. Thank you for the follow. I don't understand why I'm not getting notification sounds. I really have to figure this out. I don't get it. I don't get it. Doing all right. Trying to work on the spawning logic. Hoping to get some of it done today. If I keep refactoring, it's not gonna get done. I gotta find all the places this is used. I think that's fine though. The programmer's dilemma. Do you work on your work or do you refactor? Here's one. That simplifies that. Creep minor. Oh, don't do this to me. Alright. Cool, and then find usages. Did you have anything? You did, but I fixed you already, didn't I? Nope. Dot creeps for each. Dot creeps dot length. Ah, that really simplifies stuff. I wish I would have just done that from the beginning. Live and learn. Alright, that's better now. Then go back to spawn. Alright, so you're gonna continue. So, then we want to check I'm not tracking deposits yet. For min extensions. Should I do min extensions or should I do minimum total energy? Probably total energy. It can make some things a little complicated, but it can make other things a lot easier. Like going through this code base, like I can just start typing this room and I know exactly what's in here. and it'll yell at me if I'm using it wrong. So it's super handy. Thank you, Melly. You have swayed me. Minimum total energy. Required number total amount of energy required. Energy. So if this room get total energy capacity, yeah, it needs to be capacity. Total energy capacity, which actually means I need to go change this. Min total energy capacity. Oops. And extensions. There we go. And then real quick, public get total energy capacity. This should be a little easier because now we can do this room find structure is there one for both extension and spawn? Can you do multiple? Let capacity 0. Is that not what you're looking for? Are you not a find constant? Why did my stuff stop? Oh, I totally forgot. I was going to up the resolution. I need to remind myself to do that next time. I'm gonna increase stuff. Yeah, okay. Somebody please, next time I stream, at the very start of the stream, remind me to do that. Is there? There is! Holy shit, you saved my life. Cool. It's way over dramatic. And that should return the capacity of the spawn and the extensions. Right? Yep. Perfect. Cool. Which means I can actually change this to if this room energy oh, I guess technically not, because you can't get a total capacity. Just what's available. Oh no, that is. That's what I want. Cool. Okay, hold on. Let me. Also, you can do. Why does it delete all of the old messages? That's so dumb. I'm actually upset about that. I might have to look into a different bot than this one. Alright, now it won't purge anymore. Yep. But it will time you out for a second. It's alright. Like this. Yeah, no worries. I'm not gonna be. I need to figure out, like, followers should be able to post links. I don't even know how to change that. Right now it's set up so subscribers don't have to, but I don't want to have to make you subscribe just so you can post a link. Like, that's stupid. I might have to look into a different bot. No, this is the Streamlabs bot. He's set to, like, automatically purge everything. I did finally get the bot set up today, so, like, now shit like points works. We can do a shout out to Rocky. And you were playing Null. How was Null? Did you have fun playing Null? Actually, this doesn't even need to be a method anymore, does it? No, it does not. Energy capacity available, right, is less than type.min, or not type, settings dot. Thank you, Mally. So nice. Well before this thing was ever able to keep track of what you were playing last. Alright, so this here is the next complicated logic. So for the miners, we need to make sure there is room for them in the room. In the room, no, for them at the sources, right? Yeah. So I need to start keeping track of that. That actually sounds pretty dope. Chili is always better after you make it, especially like white chicken chili. I am craving it. Craving. Alright, so we need the room to be able to get available sources, which is an easy enough one. So yeah, let's start with the logic in here. So if type Screep miner So we want to get all the available sources. So public get available sources. And this is going to return a source array. Damn it, a source array. So if we don't have any sources, we should actually that shouldn't even matter. That shouldn't matter. So we can just return this sources. I was thinking about throwing an error there, but that would be bad because then we wouldn't be able to create a spawn in a room without it throwing errors. Unless we try catched above, and I don't want to do that. Exceptions should not control logic. Source. Alright, so this is where I was talking yesterday about, and earlier today, we want to keep track of the available positions around the source that a creep can go. So like here, 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 and here. So I want to find sources that have available positions that we can move to. Which means I need to go into source. And we need to start keeping track of this. All right. So we're gonna keep a two-dimensional array of, I think I might end up just stealing this logic from my old project and then commenting. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I wrote some logic that I had written previously in my old codebase for Screeps that when it set up the source, it would create in memory for in the game memory a two-dimensional array of positions. So this should work. Ooh, energy sources. Can I throw this in there real quick? Oh, it's already in there. Cool. And then get memory. Does that? You should be a constant though. You should also all be constants. Oh, you have to be right. Constant. Constant. Apparently, the last time I wrote this, I didn't realize const was a thing and made everything let. Alright, so we are going to loop through the 3x3 grid around the source and log what positions are accessible. The source itself cannot be occupied, so we skip it. What should you be? guess I could type U. So if plus and, there we go. So if it is a position that we can see, well this, yeah, okay. Is that how I want to do that? And then get available position. Alright, so this grabs the Screeps location, mining location from memory. So then I want to get all the available positions, and this is the big chunk of the logic. I also did this to make this easier. Private, private. So this is the main bit of the logic. Gets all the available positions around this source. Filters out terrain and walls. So const position, const look. If force, no, you should always be if plus return null. Alright, so we're gonna fetch the position. Basically storing a bunch of stuff in memory instead of having to do the actual lookup. I don't know if this is faster, and this is something I would actually like to look into. See if this is worth keeping in memory. Basically, we're memoizing this call so we don't have to go back and check it every single tick to see what's at this position. Like, we've just got it in memory. This is what's at position XY in this room. If there's nothing there, which would mean like the source is on the wall and it's trying to see what's above it, which would be weird, then return null, and it will get filtered out at the end. Then we're going to store again And this, I think, is a little bit more expensive of a call, but we will also try and check later if this is worth keeping in memory. So we're going to do a look, and what a look does is it gives you back what's actually at that. Way to go, Pepe. I'm just kidding. I need to make a Discord server that throws out notifications as well, but I will probably do that this week or this weekend. So look returns what's actually in that position. So we see here, we do the look, and then we go through the look, and we find out what's in the position, and if it's terrain or a wall. So if it's this terrain or a man-made wall, then the creep can't be there, and we're going to filter that out as well. Let me rewrite this. Const position of look. Then we try to see if a creep is already in this position. And if there is one that's already in... is this right? Is... yeah, there we go. That's better. I mean, yes and no. You got to be careful with it. Like, you obviously don't want to save everything in memory. Like, you're not gonna fill up your memory, and then you're gonna have memory issues. You'll have memory leaks and whatnot. And then sometimes it's just not efficient to store things in memory. Like, doing the lookup might be faster than, or might be plenty fast, that doing a memory lookup is just not really advantageous. It's just extra code for no reason. Like, for example, if this room get position at XY is already just pulling directly from memory instead of doing a lookup, then this would be pointless, and we shouldn't be doing it. But I don't know yet, so I've gotta check that. This is creep alive check was just something I did to see. What are you returning? Interesting. To see if the creep is actually still in the game, because creeps will eventually die, and we want to make sure that as we're checking available positions, that we're clearing out creeps that have passed away. So actually this creeps remove. Oh, fuck it. Oh, right, we're doing that right here. Yes and no. Again, if like this is already in memory above, like in the get position at, if it's already in memory, doing a memory call on top of a memory call is pointless. Like, it's another function evocation that is actually more expensive. Yeah. Alright, I think this is... oh, I've got two more to copy over. So we're going to copy these over really quick, and this should be everything. I am explaining this as I go through it, so refreshing myself and explaining to chat what's going on, so I don't feel as bad about copying this stuff over. So if the creep is alive, cool. Keep it in the array, and then we're going to return this position as a valid position. If the creep is dead, we want to remove that creep from the array, and this should be an is equal check again, because you can't check the equality of two objects. That should have never worked to begin with. And then after that creep is removed, we mark the position as valid, because it is now valid You can actually be static, so I'm gonna throw you up here. Okay. What is positions? Alright, so get available positions, does all that, gets the list of the available spots, so it should return this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, this one, and this one. And then we're trying to get which position should this creep go to. And sample is going to give us a random position from there. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to store in the memory that that creep is now assigned to that position. And their location to the memory, so the next loop is aware of what's going on. So it stores that in memory, sets everything, moves on, and then returns the position to the caller. So that was in here. Get available positions needs to be public. I think you also need to be public. So you two are public. Yup, boom boom. Get available sources. Alright, so I can go back to my spawn logic. So all of the available sources, and then I want to get, of the available sources, how many of them have positions. So sources.map source. So get all of their available positions, how many they have, and then reduce. So A plus B, 0. So we're basically combining. This is just a sum reduce. We're starting with the value 0. Previous is A, B is current, and then we're adding current to A. So as it ticks through this, A keeps getting bigger by the value of B. And then with this, if allowed slots is less than or somehow less than or equal to 0, because programming, we should always check that, return false. So if there are no allowed slots, we don't want to spawn a miner. Continue. We talked the other day about changing this logic up based on whether or not we have carriers or not, and I think I'm just going to jump straight into carriers just because some of this logic is so drastically different on whether or not we have carriers implemented, so I'm just going to go straight for the carriers. Cool. Yeah, my code should be public, but I haven't committed yet, so this is kind of like I'm converting a different code base into TypeScript, but I'm also changing things because I've learned a lot since the last time I wrote this. So next thing we want to check is have we reached the max amount of this creep that we want. So if settings.total is greater than or equal to, and it could be greater than in this case because we could manually spawn these ourselves. Settings dot max return false. You are always going to be set. Don't do it. I'm reading something real quick. If there are less creeps than required. Melly? I don't remember why I did this logic. I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, it was priority. Okay, I get it. Min check. Yeah, I do want that. Min check. It's false. So I've got this logic in here. What was current number? Current count. So if we have less than, or if we have less than the current count, hold on, missing a variable. So if we have less than the current count and we're on the first iteration, so the first iteration will be min check is false and counter is 0. We'll turn min check on. If we aren't on the first iteration but min check is still off, we will restart with the min check, and if we are, we'll just keep checking. There was a reason I did this, and I don't exactly remember what it is, but I feel like if I don't do this, it'll bite me in the ass. So I'm going to leave it in here for now. So then filtered type is settings. All right, so we're keeping this in here. So this is now in the filtered. All right, and then if we want to restart with the min check, we're going to do that with the new list. Did I keep chance in there? I think I removed that, didn't I? Oh, I think that's actually still necessary. All right, so const t settings of filtered doing this again. So we're similar to the logic down here, but in this one we are going to be checking. Alright, so const chance is equal to floor of math.random times 10 plus 1 times type, no settings, priority. If type.chance, no, if chance is 0, delete filtered type. It is never undefined. Alright, and now we are going to find the highest item. That had the highest chance. So let highest 0, let highest index to be unset for const t settings of object entries filtered. If we aren't doing the min check, we're just going to return the first one. Which means T. We are returning the first. We're returning the first type. Is he staring at the camera? That's pretty cute. Otherwise, we are going to check filtered. Oh, I do need that on there. Chance current. Chance this creep will spawn next. Dot chance. Greater than the highest chance, or we don't have an index yet. Highest is equal to chance and then highest index is that. And then we're going to return highest index. So you should be, oh right. So you should be creep type or false. And then we're going to make you false, and we're going to make you false. You are going to return creep type or false. I have an error. Where is this error? Right there. Sweet. Alright, so we've filtered the spawnables. We have the next spawn type. Which means spawn next creep. We can get back to this. Okay, so now you are completely unaware of the creep factory, aren't you? Oh. You don't need to because you're static. So then this can do if creep factory dot create room oh no, I want spawn. Shit. Did I do? Oh, this logic is complex. Alright. No, I'm gonna keep that spawn. Spawn type. Then this will also forget this. Now, yes, I did do that. Static spawn R extends abstract creep. T extends creep type. T room type T. This is going to return R. Cool. Alright, so the ID is going to be, I'd love to snowflake this, but we can't use promises in this, so it's just going to be the last four of the current time, I think. Date, get time, substring 4. So that will return the last 4 of the current time, which should be totally fine. We're going to want to know what creep to spawn of that type. So like what level? Get... But I'm not going to worry about that today because we're coming up on the close. So get data. I am gonna still create the function though. Private static get best creep of type room type. And then you will return a level, right? Settings, creeps, type, levels, 0. So the first level, that's all we're going to return for now. Creep of type, cost level is the level, and the abilities. I'm going to destructure this. Right? So I have an espresso coffee maker, but I don't have like cups of coffee. I just have espresso right now. And I need to fix that. I mean, I'm still kind of a Swamp Thing after coffee, but... Alright, so now we're going to check if we can build it. Spawn's got this cool ability, can create... Oh, apparently it is deprecated. Oh, so we can just dry run it. Or I could just do it and catch the fail. Abilities, and then this is the name, right? Yeah, so now we got type, level, ID. Kitty cam, is that why you're here? That's like the whole... I don't go into work, I work remote. But 10 minutes-ish. Oh, right. Room. Oh. So you should actually be spawned. Alright, and then we are gonna do... I forget what all the options are. I'm gonna need to deal with this. Not just yet, but I am gonna have to deal with this. Yeah, Mike, I think you were given a sub last night by Mustard. Yeah. So you will have to re-up your sub if you want to subscribe again. That actually is just how Prime subs work as well, but gifted subs and Prime subs both need to be renewed after a month. Yes, I think you were asleep already. To do... Handle energy structures. Yeah. Memory, role, type. Okay, so role is required. I can make room required. Working does not make sense. I'm gonna redo the minor. I'm gonna leave you in here for now. So role and room is spawn.room.name. If name, wait, what do you return? Screeps return code. Okay. You don't return the name, you return a code. If code does not equal 0, okay. Code does not equal okay. Failed to build creep. type at level. Did have this handy. Is that actually what the error codes are? Negative? They are. Okay. And then I did this. Energy. Thank you for continuing your sub, Mike. I appreciate it. They're both in the cam view now, aren't they? Handy dandy notebook. What do you mean? What is that in reference to? I said something, but I don't remember what it was. Spawn room energy. Oh. Energy available. Spawn room energy. Oh. Points for abilities. Abilities. Okay. Yeah, it was either luck of the draw or a long time ago. Yeah. Yes, that is a TS ignore because this is a pain in the ass. Actually, I guess I could do. What do you return? Do you just return? Key in that string. Partial. Yeah, that won't complain anymore. There you go, Pepe. Are you happy? You nerd. Body part constants. And this is going to be key in body part constants number. What are you missing? Claim. Don't know how much claim is worth. So I'm gonna leave that there. To do fix const for const ability points of object entries abilities no points yeah abilities yeah no, I'm gonna leave that because I don't know what it's doing. Ooh, Pepe changed his color. Copying me now. Fan subbed VHS tapes. You're aging yourself a little bit. Alright, so that should do that. And that will spawn, I mean, that should, I mean, it's not going to. It's going to error. I'm 100% sure this is going to error. Or just not even do anything. That works too. Oh, right. Oh, so you actually want me to return... Really? Really, game? This dot create spawn dot room. How do I find that creep though? Because it doesn't give me the creep back. I guess. I mean, it might have. This is like the second night in a row, or second day in a row, I've jumped on to see my stuff, my spawn deleted. Alright, so that should spawn it. This. Oh, right, I'm not even running this guy. Run. Oh, alright. Creep miner. It's spawning! It's also throwing a fit about something in population. Oh. Okay. Wait. Cool. It spawned it. He's not doing anything, but it spawned it. Failed to build creep. Cool. Creep factory, memory of undefined. Oh, right. This needs to return undefined. What? Yes, it is. Oh. There we go. Why did that? Okay. And it's still trying to build another one and failing. Yikes, why did you... busy. Felt like I built that one way earlier than 200. I think my numbers might be off for the creep factory. Nope, it's doing it right. So that's, I've got this set up in settings right now. You missed all that because you showed up late to class. Miner, at minimum needs 2, at max will build 4. Though I think this logic needs to change for miners. Is that actually going to work even? Do I check that? I do check that. So it shouldn't ever build that. Interesting. It shouldn't have built that. I want to, yes. And it does, it should kind of. It's not right now, but it should. Yeah, so it kind of does. Miners will build based on like how many available spots there are to build. Oh, I don't want to return false. I want to continue. Actually, you should just straight up break. A function for what? There's not. I made it. Yeah, it's spawning way too many now. So I'm gonna have to figure out that logic next stream. Want to make sure that it's evenly balancing the creeps and not spawning more than it needs to, because obviously it's spawning way more than it needs to right now. It should only be spawning 7 creeps, 4 for the top one, 3 for the bottom one. And then after that we can work on the carriers and then the builders. But that will be for next stream. Yeah, I've got to start working now, so let's see if there's anybody worth raiding this morning. Let's check it out. Who's around? What do you guys want to watch? Some more Kerbal Space Program, I guess. That's like the only people I have in my network right now. Yeah, let's go raid Linux Guru Gamer. He's pretty much like the godfather of mods for Kerbal Space Program. He maintains the vast majority of the mods that are out there right now. It's a pretty cool guy. He's an older gentleman, very smart. Please be kind to him. And oh, it looks like he's actually doing. He's 3D printing. Oh, that looks cool. Check it out. Thank you for showing up today. We'll be back tomorrow morning, I think, doing the same thing. And then tomorrow evening, playing Dead Cells, I think. But we'll give it a try. All right, thank you.